Where are you? Hello and welcome. Welcome to 2023 Malta Poet Society finally. I'm on video because we were having technical challenges to have a consistent connection. So hopefully now we can actually make it happen. So hello and welcome as always, and very happily so. We have new people. Probably my guess is from different countries. So I am Norman from Malta. Can I ask you to introduce yourselves very kindly if you wish to, please? Thank you so much. So who do we have tonight?
Well, there's,
please unmute, of course.
there's me as always, Claire from North Wales, Claire Talabont from North Wales.
Claire Talabont from North Wales. And who else tonight?
I'm Kenneth from the Pacific Northwest, the Metro Seattle area and beyond.
Pacific Northwest. Can you say the rest again, please?
From the Pacific Northwest, Hollywood North.
Hollywood North, from the States, from United States. Wow.
The movie making area.
Thank you, Kenneth. Nice to see you. Who else, please?
Hi, I'm Lorraine, and I'm based in England. But
You're based in England.
I'm based in England, but I'm from Malawi.
Wow, Lorraine from Malawi. Welcome, welcome. So England, Wales, Malawi, based in England. And anyone else would like to share? No, yes, no, there's more people on the call, of course, we know that. Okay, so that was a little bit of a warm up and a warm in. Let me see why this is happening to my thingy. You can go off now. Bye, thank you. All right, so looks like we can now have a stable connection of sorts. So welcome to Malta Poet Society. I don't know who knows and who doesn't, so I'm going to give a very short, brief introduction. Established in 2017 by Yogi Paulo. And Yogi Paulo, oh my God, and it is 2017 right now. The time on my clock is 2017. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, Yogi Paulo instituted the Malta Poet Society in 2017. We used to meet physically in person around Malta. For those who don't know, Malta is an archipelago of 7 islands in the middle of the Mediterranean with 3 inhabited, and Malta being the main one. Because of what happened in the world these last few years, we decided to go online in 2020, I believe. And yeah, and we've been doing Malta Poet Society online open mic. So open mic, you can come with whatever you like. May I ask if people here on the call today have something they wish to offer, suggest, contribute, read, sing, dance, or whatever the case may be? So what do we have, please? From my end, I can tell you I have something from Paulo, one of his poems. I have a set of haiku from my own. And I have a piece of music to share, at least one on piano, and I can do a little doodle on djembe as well. So that's my part. Can I just hear what we have so that we can paste them out for the evening? Maybe Claire or Lorraine or Kenneth or Michael, whoever.
I've got at least one poem, maybe 2, yeah.
1 or 2 poems. So we have poems and poems. Again, fantastic. Anything else? Anyone else? Yes, please.
I'm also a poet. I'll be reading from my new book. I was not born as a poet, so probably I'll read one in there and maybe one new poem.
Okay, so poems and poems also from my end. Would Kenneth, Michael, anyone else, would they have anything to offer? Would they wish to?
Yes, I'd like to share 1 or 2 songs.
Lovely. 1 or 2 songs done live.
The songs, I'm going to make it to be announced. I'll announce it when I sing the songs. Thank you.
All right, okay. So we have 2 songs on that end. Good. Perfect. And anyone else? Does anyone else would like to share anything? So 2 songs, 2 poems, 2 poems. Or do we have only attending people at the moment? just to check so that I can pace out and put the sequence in some way. All right. We will be having probably next time, hopefully, another songwriter from Malta. I'm just listening to the songs. That's got a double album coming out, being printed right now. Yeah, so that's another something to look forward to. All right, so I think I'm gonna give it a start to also pay tribute to the founder of this initiative, Paolo, and this is one of his poems, which of course I'm going to read myself. But imagine this is Paolo. So this poem is called "To the Lights." To the lights. A shrunken person, closed and existing in night's shadows. A sensitive soul, rendered helpless by the onslaught of common madness, married to time. Can we lose the past? Can we jettison the painful period? Awaken. It's impossible to dance again. Sorry, it's possible to dance again in wisdom and joy, to feel the freedom of knowing and being known. Look deep within for the treasures. Let the seeds now be sown. So that's Paolo's poem. All right. And maybe we can do a run of poems at the beginning, then we can go to some music. So maybe can I ask Malawi to come into the pie? Be free to also give a bit of introduction to yourself, dear.
Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, I'll read this poem from my new book, which is, the book is called I Was Not Born a SAT Poet, but this poem is called, which one should we read? The Limbo Land. In limbo land of asylum seeker, I dwell. My beloved landlord, the Home Office, holds my key to wake office. Day after day for 7 years, I wait. They haven't forgotten me. They call me when they wish, control me like a marionette, dancing to swooshing sounds of letters dropped through the door, and to texts telling me to report or do something else. I'm like a baby they don't want, called far too young to do errands, but never brought to the dining table nor celebrated. The key of coming of my age being held tightly in their hands. My breath is controlled by the footsteps outside my room, waiting for my name to be called for a transition to, I don't know where. I spend too much time in my room, afraid that outside I'll betray my fears and let everyone see my silent tears. I have a life, but it's not mine. It's controlled by an amorphous office that decides what I do or do not do. I'm not shackled, but my mind is locked in the eternal battle of when shall this nightmare end? I wonder which shall come first, the loss of my breath or that of my mind. It's so hard living in limbo land. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we've had poems as well. Claire, would you like to go with one of your poems, dear? We have clapping from other people in the audience. Thank you so much. Good stuff. Thank you. Claire, are you there? Claire.
Can you hear me?
Here we are. Yep,
Yeah,
we can hear you now.
Okie dokie. So this one's called The Place Where the Hill Stops. And we'll meet. Hang on. We'll meet at the place where the hill stops. So it's a poem from the party scene. It's about a guy who meets a girl at a party, and then they go off and have a rendezvous. So it's from the guy's point of view. I'll stand at the place where the hill stops, where the climb ends. Come to me, and we can just be for a while. I'll ride at your side past the big rocks, where the road bends and the lake starts as the pain ends, and we can be free for a while. I'll walk at your side for a few steps as your arm links easy through mine, and I smile. Then we'll tell of our lives in a few breaths, in the moment as the road climbs, getting closer in the mountains in the dim light by the deep lake where the streams rush and fate's placed us. Time to go now on the downbeat. Take me back now. When will we meet? Kiss me more sweet. Time to drive me this way and that in my mind. We'd met in a place where the time stopped, and you showed me, and I gave you a part of yourself that was lost. I stood at the edge and I watched you as the beat dropped, as my heart stirred, and you watched me as I turned and made for the door. I walked to my place where the hill stops, where the climb ends and the rain pours as the dawn came. You've made a place and a space in my heart. I don't understand what you saw there in the dance light, in my bright eyes, in my closeness, in my distance, in my curls pulled bun back, and my bad boy undercut hair. And I called you and you met me where the hill stops, where the climb ends. You didn't tell me, we didn't know then, that you'd saved me, that I'd saved you. Would it go on? It doesn't matter. I'll always be there, that place where the hill stops, where the climb ends, where the sun shines, when the rain pours, so you remember what it feels like when two hands touch, when those lips brush. I hold you close at the place where the hill stops, where the climb ends, where it's easy. So slip into that place where the pain stops, where our minds blend, smile again, and step into that place in the space in my heart. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Whoever is clapping, of course, we're muted. But that's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Claire. Thank you, Lorraine. Could I invite Kenneth? Would you like to do one of your songs, Kenneth?
Yes, I'd like to.
Perfect. That's really nice. Looking forward.
Okay, here we go. Without any further ado, it's a song by Rojo in Spanish.
Si pudiera contar tus bondades, los números se acabarían, los libros no abastecerían. Y si hubiera suficientes días para decir tus maravillas, la eternidad no alcanzaría. Y aún el cielo es más azul cuando estoy junto a ti. No me quiero separar, te quiero unir. Te amo por completo, te amo Dios eterno, te amo más que a mi misma vida. mi pasión. Mi corazón es tuyo, mis sentimientos tuyos. Tú eres mi pasión, eres mi pasión. Los inviernos ya no son tan fríos, porque ahora estás conmigo. Ya encontré lo más querido. Y aunque no sé qué habrá mañana, mi corazón tiene la cama, pues eres toda mi esperanza. Y aún el cielo es más azul cuando estoy junto a ti. No me quiero separar, te quiero unir. Te amo por completo, te amo Dios eterno, te amo más que a mi misma vida. Te amo con pasión, te amo con fervor, te amo más que a mi misma vida. Oh, oh, oh. Te amo por completo, te amo Dios eterno, te amo más que a mi misma vida. Y yo te amo con pasión, te amo con fervor, te amo más que a mi misma vida. Yo no tengo otra razón para existir, Señor. Tú eres mi pasión, eres mi pasión. Mi corazón es tuyo, mis sentimientos tuyos. Tú eres mi pasión, eres mi pasión.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, had a nice musical interval there. So maybe we should go back to poetry again. How's that? Yeah? Maybe we can go in. Maybe we can go to Wales now. Yes, Claire, would you like to go again?
Hi, sorry
Yes.
about that. Hey, I was wondering how, I don't think I can do it. You've got to go onto some advanced thing to share computer
Share
audio.
screen?
No, I can share screen. Let me see, it says, let me just see if I can do it. Hold on.
Okay.
I think Kenneth's just managed to do it. It's very difficult on your phone, isn't it?
To do
Sorry.
what, dear, from my phone? I can try, but I don't know what you're
No, not you. No,
needing.
it's difficult to do stuff on here on your telephone. Let me
Well,
just.
I think I don't know if I could share screen, but I don't have any reason to from my end.
No,
There is a feature called
no.
whiteboard.
Norman, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was going a song like
Okay, you were gonna do a song like yourself from your end. All right.
yeah, but it's too complicated on my telephone.
Okay.
Let me just find a poem quick.
Perfect. Okay, beautiful.
Just okay. So this one I've read it before, but it's called The Song of Ethla. So years and years ago, we had contact. I used to work with a couple of people doing spiritual stuff, and we had contact with a really, really old spirit. This spirit was so old, it couldn't remember its name to start off with.
Wow.
But she was a shamanka. So she was like a medicine woman from way back, more than 2,000 years ago. Well, much more than 2,000 years ago, maybe 2000 BC. The hut circles are at the top of the hill up by Snowdon, which is the highest mountain in England and Wales. So this spirit came through and told us about herself, and she called herself the Watcher. So spirits would have chosen in those times. People would have chosen to guard the place. Okay, I haven't got much battery left in my phone either. Across the sands of time like ribbons, snake the thoughts of Ethla, long forgotten. She who knew the ways of this, our gold, green and golden place. From out the oaks like a green gold thread to embroider upon our hearts, wisdom and knowledge of her long dead, of her sacred shamanka's arts. Light streams of inspiration weave us close to the mother. As the as the moss rises up to greet our shadow, as the rocks below and about us call to tell us of the Watcher, as she saw them split and shatter to satisfy man's greed. And the green gave way to field and furrow, and the hand of man drove deep into the heart and soul of the Watcher, as the pick and the axe and the mighty charge tore the womb from out the mother, that some might have the illusion of light in this very darkened age. In this green and golden place, as the oak trees cast their young, shimmering over time, the light beams pierced the illusion of this our jaded life, each sprouting kernel a call to push aside the web of unconsciousness that engulfs us, to look inside and about us and see the mother reach up and call to her children to know love, not fear and doubt. And the Watcher, she who loved no other, knows that soon the rising of the mother in the heavens shall seal the fate and open the gate for those who know of the light within. Okay, that's all I'm going to do, Norman.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Okay,
Beautiful stuff.
There's not much battery in my phone here.
No problem. Maybe you can try until we're doing the rest maybe you can try and charge it. In the meantime.
No, it's being charged now, but it's dropping out. Okay, so we need to be fairly quick.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
Okay.
All right, so can I go to Kenneth again? We have the second song, right?
I wasn't exactly prepared to do two songs, but I can. The second one is.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard two. Maybe it's my mistake. It's all right. It's okay. But if you want and you can, go ahead. I apologize. I thought you said you had two songs. Maybe
yes,
I
but
misunderstood.
I'm not quite ready for the second one. Can you have someone go ahead of me?
No problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe I can invite Lorraine from Malawi with her second poem.
Yeah, thank you.
And if I can ask you for a curiosity, how do you pronounce your surname?
Mponera.
Okay, thank you.
Mponera. So there's a silent U between M and P. There's a silent U, so you read it as if there's a U on it.
Mponera.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great. Yes. So this poem is called Don't Come Back Here. I could hear friends mocking, hostile gesture, finger pointing, whispered accusations. Like a witch to be tied to a stake, I had crossed the line by being pregnant. Sporting days were better. I could draw into myself, cry, muter, and go in. There was no hidden sanctuary for my tears. The toilets were too dirty, classrooms too bare. No space in the whole campus for one girl who was pregnant. The smell of cabbage from the kitchen filled me with nausea, but that was the only and last meal. I vomited in silence. My body was no longer my own. Nosebleeds and showers were now one. The sense of taste now too sharp for the gritty campus food. A third eye and ear just developed in me. I could hear a conversation tens of meters away. I could sense the body language from afar. Whispers and gossip flooded my senses. I became a creature from Mars. Then came a nurse to do a physical pregnancy check, innocently called by the head teacher and the Judases in my class. I nearly passed out as she squeezed and pressed my nipples harder until some liquid came out. This was the confirmation liquid. My fate was sealed. Soon I was standing in front of the head sister. You have been withdrawn due to pregnancy. Go and be a mother, not my student. Take this letter of dismissal, give it to your guardian, your brother, or whosoever. How many months is it? She asked. I did not answer. I sauntered away, listening to the echoes. Don't come back here. You're not wanted. Don't come back here. You'll spoil our innocent students. Don't come back here. Whatever you do, don't come back here. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Thank you
Thank
so much. Thank you. Yes, we've got, of course, applauses going on here. Lovely. Are you ready to go, Kenneth?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Here you go then. Thanks. Take the floor.
Okay, here we go. You are here. 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 As we lift you up, you are riding on our praise. Be enthroned over everything. You are seated in our praise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kenneth. Thank you so much. So I'm going to just come in with my own stuff. Oh, it started again. Okay. Let's hope that you can actually see me without having problems. All right. So from my end, I wish to share, first of all, two ideas that Paolo used to share with us. And ideas, I mean ideas, because they're like two sentences. And it's the spirit with which we conduct these sessions. So one of his quotes says, if no one hears you, you don't exist. Paolo Bennett or Yogi Paolo. In combination with this, he told us being able to express yourself is an important part of being alive. So that's from Paolo. Now, for my own contribution, I would like to share and explain. This is why I actually came on camera, because I'm involved and I like and I deliver sessions of power of intention, which is energy work based on the work of Lynn McTaggart and her third book, The Power of Eight, following the other books called The Field and The Power of Intention. And the Intention Experiment. So The Field, The Intention Experiment, and Power of Eight. So with Lynn McTaggart's work on Power of Eight and like The Power of Intention is the sessions that I do. And in order to explain what happens, I wrote haiku. So for a visual, if you see my hands, can you see my hands like this? I think you can. Yeah, imagine each of my fingers are people. And right in the middle, there is another person. So the person in the middle will be receiving good intentions from the people on the outer part of the circle, if this were happening physically in the same room. So, and it can happen not physically as well, but in that case, to explain to complete newbies, I wrote these 5 haiku, which explain what happens in a session in which this energy work is happening. So it's called Power of Eight Haiku Series. Now a haiku, if anybody watching later on doesn't know, a haiku is a 3-lined Japanese style poem with 5 syllables in the first and last line and 7 in the middle line, in the second line. Right? So 5, 7, 5 in terms of syllables, and that's the long one. The shorter version has 3, 5, 3. But I like to write in the longer version, and here they are. So explaining the Power of Eight by Lynn McTaggart basically is this. Gathering intent, sending it out from the heart, harmonizing all. Imagine a wheel. Receiver is the axle, senders the tire. Spokes are direction towards the one receiving defined intention. The mirror effect has been found to play out on those who are sending. Issues have been healed, some quite miraculously. Is it worth a try? So that's the haiku series, and it's about this energy work that I actually deliver on a regular basis. So whoever is interested, they may want to check out. Watch the link of the description on YouTube. You're invited to check out my YouTube channel, which is my name and surname, Norman Christina, where I will place, of course, the recording of this session as well. So that's the contribution, the literary contribution from my end. We can also share the links of the Power of Eight. Let me know. Thank you so much. And now for the last item from my end, I'm going to change a little bit camera, and I'm going to place something, as I always do, on piano. And here we are. Now this song is called All of Me. Paolo used to love it. Here's the piano a little bit like that. And I'm going to do a little bit of a creation myself today. So not split and not that one either. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna play this and then we can round off our first episode of the year of Malta Poet Society. There we are. So finishing with the curtain in the background. Thank you, everybody. Would it be okay if I get a wave and a smile and I can I take a screenshot? Is everybody okay with that? Yeah? Can I do that? Lovely. Here we are. First edition of Malta Poet Society 2023. Did it take? No. Did it take? Yes, it did. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for it. Thank you for joining. Hope everything's fine with everybody. The next episode is on the 18th of February. So please join, please bring others, and we'll be in touch in the meantime in any way, shape, or form. Whoever would like to connect with me, do so. You have my email, I suppose.
I want to say thank you to everybody.
Word, any last offerings? Bipap. Thank you, everybody who was audience. Thank you, everybody who participated. Claire, I think you're muted. I'm not sure. Wait. Yeah?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, she froze again last minute. Okay. Tell us, dear. Tell us.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody and for putting up with the glitches today. It was very difficult, but worked out okay in the end for the final.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings to all. Please do keep in touch. I did subscribe. And yeah, whoever would like to, just be in touch. Thank you so much. If you're watching this later on, please do share the link and please invite people over. Thank you so much. See you in February. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me switch the recording off. How do I do that? Yeah, recording. And